What do you think of this pandemic? Most of us might argue that this pandemic restricts our movements, and even lots of us lose our jobs. But there is one but. If you take a look at the positive outcomes of this pandemic, you will find many families are back together after so long having been busy with jobs that sometimes become our first focus and priorities, so that our families are often marginalized. With the large-scale social restrictions applied, make some of our works done at home. With that, the time spent with family becomes more and more meaningful. During this pandemic, big factors and industries that become the first contributor to most of the air pollution were shut down. Vehicles were restricted, and that's provide much fresh air for our natural environment, which has been fighting with the increasing of air pollution. Released on Meuresiduo.com, the factories and trade closing, beside the traveling restrictions to deal with the virus dissemination, resulted on a reduction of pollutant emissions in the atmosphere. With quarantines since March 24th as a way to stop the new coronavirus, the indexes of atmospheric pollution in the city of Sao Paulo reduced about 50% in only 1 week. It can be seen in the comparison of atmospheric data released by environmental company in Sao Paulo state. Between March 15th to 21st and March 22nd to 28th. In Europe, it was not different. Cities like Brussels, Paris, Madrid, Milan, and Frankfurt had a decrease on the medium level of nitrogen dioxide between March 5th and 25th in comparison with the same period last year. Data from the European Environmental Agency revealed that in Madrid, the medium levels of nitrogen dioxide retreated 56% in the weekly comparison after the Spanish government prohibited not-essential trips after March 14th. In Milan, the concentration of nitrogen dioxide polluting gas decreased 24% in the previous 4 weeks to March 24th, according to the European Environmental Agency. Although temporary, the changes can cause a positive effect in the pollutant emission annual balance on the cities around the world. Sometimes, what looks bad for us has a good on the other side. We pray that this pandemic will quickly end with a wide variety of goodness for us and also for the nature around us. Think positively and gratefully. Thank you. That's all from me.